Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So before we get into anything else in game today, I wanted to go through a recent post from the Dragon Mania Legends Facebook page, because in case you didn't know, there's actually been a massive ban wave of hackers, mainly relating to clan events, so the Great Dragon Race. And so 19 hours ago, the DML Facebook page posted, "Greetings, Dragon Lords. On a more serious note today, there has been talk within the community of cheating clans. Cheating is not tolerated within Gameloft or in DML and is a matter we take very seriously. Thanks to our DML team, the matter at hand has been dealt with accordingly. Players who cheat are taking fun and healthy competition away from the community and place a dark cloud over Dragonlandia. We are glad to say that the cloud has been lifted. If you ever see any suspicious behaviour from members in the community, please report it to customer care. Thank you to those within the community who continually help make Dragonlandia a better place through reporting issues like these." So yes, just in case you didn't know, all of that stuff is relating to the Dragon Race event. So like currently we have 22,000 points and the top scorers at the moment in our bracket have 117,000 points, and that's a lot. But this is a realistic score. But what was happening as of recently in like the last couple of months was there were a few clans that were already at like 600,000 points, like with a day left to spare, and like 590,000 points, and they were just continually getting legendary recipe after legendary recipe, and they were doing some more funky stuff that obviously got a lot of people banned, or maybe the clan as a whole. So, you know, that just goes to show you, just don't hack, don't cheat, because eventually, if enough people do report you, which obviously has happened, obviously, you're just gonna lose your account. And I imagine that a lot of those people that were probably cheating, or hacking, or using the special tactic, whatever it is that everyone's been talking about, you know, I'm sure a lot of those people probably have put in a lot of money into this game. And just imagine for like some stupid clan tactic getting everything removed. Just think, a whole team of level 80 dragons, thousands of gems, thousands of pounds worth of money invested into the game just to get yourself banned. What a waste of time. Genuinely, I don't know how many people have been banned, obviously, but, you know, it is kind of good that they're letting us know that there has been a mini ban wave. This is like what you see every so often on, like, competitive games where they'll ban a bunch of hackers all at once, and it seems like they've done it on here, which is very good, because we don't hear about that happening very often in DML, because normally it just goes, like, untalked about, and just random people getting banned, but this was probably like a big thing that happened. And I did see it posted about a lot on the DML like Facebook groups and on the forums and stuff like that, so obviously, just with the amount of traction and interest that's been gained on it, Gameloft thought, well, you know, we should probably deal with some of this that's happening. But very good news to anyone that has been struggling against some of those insane looking clans, because again, it was just like every single recipe they were getting was a legendary one, just one after the other, just constantly. Imagine how many points you could get during the event if every single recipe was a legendary. You know, and that's why the chances for getting the epic and above recipes are actually quite low. But alas, you know, as long as you didn't get banned, I obviously didn't get banned, because I barely even bother with the clan stuff anyway to begin with. So, of course I'm not going to be getting banned, but, you know, it's just the same thing. Anybody that's ever modded this game, or, like, hacked in gems to look through dragons and that, you are basically putting your account at risk, because any alteration to this game that is unintentional is illegal. You will get your account suspended, banned, whatever else, and that is why I always say, don't ever message me regarding hacks or cheats or generating gold or food, because I am just going to report you straight to Gameloft. In fact, I had someone about, I don't know, less than a week ago message me and they were like, "Hey, I thought thought you'd be interested in this, Quacks, and it was literally just like a DML hack video, how to get thousands of gems. And immediately I just reported them. Because, again, it is literally illegal. And in some countries you can even get prosecuted for it. I think it's in like parts of, where is it, like Korea? I know that if you cheat in video games, then you can actually be jailed. Which seems ridiculous to some people, but it's literally how it is. And if I had a video game, I wouldn't want people just constantly, like, hacking into it, coming up with all these shady tactics and just abusing glitches. That's obviously not how the game's meant to be played. And, you know, I wonder what's going to happen with those clans now, because if the clans themselves get shut down, then, I mean, there's going to be less competition, less brimstones, and all that jazz, so who knows? I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see if any changes happen, or if the frequency of, like, really high-scoring clans goes down at all. I'm sure there are more people abusing whatever the glitch or whatever it was. I'm sure there's more of those people still around that haven't been banned. But like they said, just, if you see someone, report it to customer care. That's all you need to do. Just go over to customer care, like, take a screenshot, make sure you have proof when you do it, because if you just say, this person is hacking, nobody's going to believe you. So, you know, that's just what it is, trying to keep the game fun, trying to keep the game fair, because people are just going to always try and cheat if they can get away with it. Obviously they didn't get away with it this time, which is good for us. Anybody in this game that has not cheated, I should say. But yeah, interesting news. And again, I don't think we've seen anything like that happen before, so you know, it's just interesting to hear about what's going on in general every now and then. But we need to do our side quest fights for today anyway, so we might as well use our auto battle tickets first, and then head on and just do some regular fights and all that jazz. Obviously, goal is still enchantment materials and clearing the hatchling's playpen island, which we unlocked yesterday. So, I don't even know where to start, really. I mean, we just did our enchantment stuff, so now is where we collect our food and gold. But, you know, it's just going to take forever. Everything in this game takes forever, which is why cheating is seen as so desirable in games like this, because the main thing that you need to do in these games to get ahead of other people is just play for a long time. If you play the game for a long period of time, then in general you'll probably end up getting ahead of a lot of people, but you know, it's one of those games where because you can't get ahead based on skill, it is very boring. Very long, arduous process. Don't get me wrong, I definitely understand that. That's one of the main reasons I don't play games like this very often. Like, even City Mania, like, it got to the point already where City Mania is like, ugh, there's just like too many requirements, everything's taking too long, everything's so boring, and yeah, I'm already basically like off that game again. It's like what I always do. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna upload some other stuff that isn't just DML, and then I end up playing it for like 4 episodes, and then I'm like, oh Jesus, this is boring. I mean, the only reason I'm still playing DML, I still find DML pretty boring, but again, like I said, time and time again, it's just about the community that we have here and interaction with Gameloft and all that, which is keeping me around for the most part. But we'll have to wait and see. And again, maybe we'll have the new update come out relatively soon. Not that that is guaranteed or anything, but I would love to be able to see the new update and some more new stuff come out sometime relatively soon at least. I'm not going to say like immediately, but at least something would be nice. Oh, I'm pooped today. I'm absolutely pooped. It's just like waking up at 6 AM and it is now almost 11 PM. I've only been home for like 2 hours. It's been a long day. and, you know, just trying to work out what's been happening, gotta dedicate ourselves to focusing in the game, and all that. I don't know, I just kind of want to get in bed, just eat and drink and just relax. Just something I don't get a lot of opportunity to do. Like, even tonight, it's like the prospect of having to sit down and record was like, oh my god, I'm so tired, do I have to? But no! I will do it for you! I hope you appreciate my efforts. Not that anything particularly interesting is happening, as per usual in game. But what do you think about the cheaters anyway? Do you think that they deserved their probable, like, permaban? I think they do. I think they definitely do. Again, if you hack games, you deserve to not play that game. It's like wall hacking, or aimbotting, or trigger botting in Counter-Strike, or Overwatch, or Team Fortress 2, or Call of Duty. If you do it, you're pretty scummy. If you hack in any game, like, what's the point? It's like, oh look, I've got an extremely unfair advantage over you, haha! And that's like it. What do you get out of that? Absolutely nothing. It doesn't prove that you're better than anyone, it just proves that you're sad. It just proves that you have no life. That you can literally just sit there and do nothing, essentially, apart from just hack. And again, there's not a lot of reason to do it. I don't get people that do it. Obviously, we know other people that have hacked DML before. We know people that have it publicly shown in their video footage, which is kind of funny. And obviously, the clans that made it blatantly obvious in this case, they got banned too. So, you know, it does just... It comes to show you that you will probably get found out eventually. So if you are someone that hacks, I suggest stopping while you're ahead, before someone else finds out. But, again, kudos to Gameloft, kudos to the customer care team, and good job to all of you out there that have been reporting people as well. You know, even if you do report someone and they're not actually a hacker, I'm sure that there's more than enough evidence to, like, stop that person from getting banned, because I imagine it's much easier to find evidence against someone being a hacker than it is to find it that they are. Unless there's literally just game logs saying, like, I bought 7 million gems, bought another 7 million gems, and then did 100 billion damage to an enemy dragon, or something like that. I'm sure that would be pretty obvious, but most of the time hacking is kind of sly, kind of underhanded, dirty tactics is what people use to get the advantage, and they try not to make it too blatant, but alas, you know, I'm just happy it's happening. Very happy. Same with a lot of the other clans out there, seem to be pretty pleased with the outcome. And you never know, maybe some of the other stuff will be getting fixed as well, maybe some of the Golden Gatherer event, if there are any hackers on certain servers, maybe some of those people get sorted out as well. It's probably pretty likely if they're doing it already, so, you know, we'll have to see. And so much food just to level up Saney! Jesus! I don't think we can really get anything else out of our clan quest though, and like I said, I'm a super tired girl today, so I am probably just gonna have to skedaddle and leave you here, because there's nothing else noteworthy. There is a gem sale on at the moment, and if you actually load, you're just not gonna load for me now. Is that how we're doing this game? Fine! But there is a gem sale on, and there is also a sale on for the Agnes Dragon, so 425 gems if you want to purchase them. Obviously I'm not going to since we already have her, but, you know, again, just letting you know that it is available if you need it. But anyway guys, for now, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. Make sure you don't hack in video games, it's a bad idea. Very naughty! And I'll find out now, and I'll tell Gameloft myself about your dirty tactics. Just you see. But until next time, I will see you then.